Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Air Hauler with me, you heard 37. Let's move over to this jobs board. So I'll tell you what I just did, because we're going to fly that, if you saw in that last episode, we're going to go over to Mountain View. It's over near San Fran. And actually we're going to buy a new plane. I got another 777. This one is the FedEx Express livery. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to fly a different plane. Well, not a different plane, but, you know, different look. I've flown that TNT one so much. As you can see, Mountain View is really close to San Francisco, which actually got a base over there. And actually, because I bought a new plane, we've got all these huge paying jobs. Albuquerque has some bigger paying jobs, but I won't be able to do them, at least not all by myself. As you can see, it's got, you know, this one pays 4.6, 3.8, 2.9. Just a lot of big paying jobs. But you can see how much they weigh, 407, and that's just way too much for me to do. It's going to take a couple flights. So I've got other people, as you can see, coming over here, getting some of these flights. Got people over here at Albuquerque, so I'm going to have them doing those. Just way too much for us for something like that. But let's go ahead and fly this one over to Mountain View. That's the number 2. This is the FedEx one. Shorter flight, only 760 miles. It's a light load. Alright, we're going to need some more fuel, obviously, so I'll put about, we can go 1,500. I like to do double. That'll work. Just write this down real quick. 110,795. Better be right. Yeah, 110,795. Alright, go ahead and fly this thing. Yeah, it's fragile. That's kind of the crappy thing, man. It's just, I'm not really that good landing this thing, and that's kind of crappy. Oh, man. You know, I was thinking we're going to take off, and we're going to be right near the end of the runway, and geez. Now we're going to be somewhere else. We'll probably have to do a lot of taxiing. It's not like there can be too much. I really wished I knew where we were. We're not heavy. I don't know if we're large. I don't know. We'll go over here. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on over to the plane. Alright, everybody. We're here in Albuquerque. Again. Notice that plane not looking too well. I believe this is where we came in on, runway 8. I'm thinking maybe we can adjust our flight plan for that as well. Beacon and nav are on. Gotta go up here. The fuel pump, because we don't have very much fuel. These fuel pumps off. That should go away. There we go. Alright, let's check our fuel on cargo. Wrong one. Alright, fuel. 110. 795. We shouldn't use that much yet. Alright, that looks good. Let's go ahead and get this going. Alright, we're Albuquerque, KABQ. Alright, so it's KABQ. And we're going to KNUQ. Where's N? There. KNUQ. There we go. Runway. I say we go runway 8, just because it would be so easy. Now that says, well, let's see if it adjusts. So let's see if it's got the same one. It does. 80YOS2 and GUP. Transition. It won't let me hit execute. That's why, probably. So it can't. Alright, screw that. So we'll have to take 26 and GUP. I thought it was going to let me do it, but apparently not. I'll get back to it in a second. Runway 26, alright, so it did change it. Alright. We'll be landing on runway 14. Oh, they don't have a frickin' ILS. Oh man, that sucks. We got it on 32. We're gonna have to take 14. That really sucks. Because the way that we're coming in, we're gonna have to... Because I even put a waypoint in because the star was just horrible. It takes you way, way around. Alright. Alright, let's carry 10 in reserves. Should have probably put more fuel in, to be honest. Cruising altitude, let's go to 34,000. Cost index again is 75. Don't need the D-rated takeoff. We use 15 flaps. Put in our V speeds. And trim is 2.25. Get that in just a second. Fix all this. Move that up. Right, that looks like it should be good. Already 14, 170, 170. That needs to be way down. No, 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 not that. Wrong one. Yeah, see, I hate that. So I'll have to make sure and get control of that quick. Everything looks good. Alright, now it's 2.25. Get that real quick. It's about 3, 2.5. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so I believe we're good. I've kind of lost my way now. Alright, let's go ahead and ask for our pushback. Guess we'll be going nose right. Can we just taxi all the way down? Yeah. Alright. By the way, I upped the graphics a little bit. So it should look better. 265. I wonder how... if it knows that it should be further. Let's try 280.
And ground cockpit. Hi, Captain. We're all set to go up.
Let's fix this. We're going to 34,000. Alright, release that. Move this to 260. Should have done it the other way. Move this to 250. Set this to 10. Use radio for minimums. Alright. I don't think NVIDIA Inspector is all of a sudden working. Or it's not starting up like it's supposed to. Or I guess you don't really start up. It's supposed to automatically come on or do its thing when FSX starts up. I'm not sure why it didn't, to be quite honest. Let's turn our flight director on. ARM LNAV and VNAV. See, it just has little weird effects, and NVIDIA Inspector really helps that, takes that out. I'm not really sure why that plane is in the building. Okay, I wonder if I don't see wasn't our plane right over here? Oh my goodness, what the hell? Where did that come from? Wait. That's us, but we were not here. We were way down there. Were we in the same stall, or gate, I should say? And look, the gate is floating. Weird stuff going on. Like the gate is in the building? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's FSX for you, I guess.
And pressure's normal.
Weird.
Okay, sir. Fill wires on. Pin is out. Watch the pin on the right. All right, guys. Thanks. You're cleared to disconnect. We will be watching for the pin and the release.
Let's turn our taxi light on.
Of the airplane, and we'll see you guys next time through. Roger that. Have a good flight.
I remapped my keys, so the keys should be good. I fixed the audio, so audio should work when we start talking to ground and stuff. Yeah, so we gotta go down to the other end. That's why I was hoping we could just take off on 8. But I guess it didn't have the SID for us. Although I guess I could have looked through those and see if anyone had a transition of GUP, because that was going to be the waypoint. That's where the SID was going to end, or take us to, whatever you want to call it. How the heck does our TNT airplane end up right where we were? That's, I don't know. FSX. See, like, what it's... Why is that doing that all of a sudden? I don't get it. Why is FSX having all these weird issues now? I guess technically...
Approaching 17.
Well, that's never come on before. Maybe it was disabled in the other plane. I wonder if I have to... Oh, man. Am I going to have to change settings in every single plane? That's going to suck. And see, there's, like, the signs in the runways or taxiways. I don't know what's going on. But there's settings you mess with. I remember when I first installed this plane. I guess I don't know if it'll have to do that with every plane or not. It's kind of odd. Because I think it's saved in the panel. I don't know. All of a sudden, I come back to FSX after a month and it's all weird. I did fly a little bit since then, but that was just to test out that yoke. But I'm telling you, that flying with the yoke is just so... It's so different. In fact, everything is different with it. Because, like, when I fly with the joystick, I hold it with the right hand, and then I've actually got my thrust lever attached to it. It's right to the left. And then when you fly with the yoke, it's a throttle lever clear over onto your right. And I don't know, it just seems really odd. And I know better than to fly with it right now because we would just totally crash the plane. I was flying with bearings and stuff to test it out, and I was having a hard time with bearings. So if you have a hard time with a little bearing B-58, I don't think I want to fly the 777 with it. I thought about just not even using it, the yoke, until Air Hauler 2 comes out, and then we would be using the yoke, you know, the whole time then. which is better to start off flying it with whatchamacallit, the Cessna and all that, and working our way back up, because it's totally different flying, moving from the joystick to the yoke. But I don't know if I showed you that or not. It looks really good, of course. I really like the FedEx liveries, man. I think it's really good looking planes. Might be texting a little quick. There's UPS as well. There's some other ones, but you all said before, why are you flying, with the Airbus? Why are you flying those foreign planes in the U.S.? But there's FedEx, UPS. There's, I don't know how to pronounce it, Etihad or something. Lufthansa, which I always like Lufthansa. There's Emirates Sky Cargo as well. I think those are some of the ones that PMDG, you can get those off their website, or their operations center, whatever you want to call it. And of course, you can go to FSX and get different ones. People make some pretty good ones out there. Alright, so yeah, our plane, I was just looking, our plane isn't down here. I don't know why they moved it. Kind of weird. We got somebody else taking off. Let's go ahead and get our flaps out. There, it should be 15. I can't tell, is that like a 737? Some of them, they look more like 727s to me. I don't know if I've got 727s in the game or not. One of those default planes. I don't know why they always have to use default planes when why can't they use like third party more?
Approaching 26.
Alright. Let's put our parking brake on so we can go outside and look. Watch. I don't know why I always like watching the other planes take off and land. Come on, pal. What are you doing? There we go. Alright, parking brakes off. Let's pull ahead. Keep this view and trying to watch them a little bit. Oh, you can barely see him. I never really saw him get off the ground very well. Went a little far.
On runway 26.
Alright. One thing we should have done. Landing lights on, strobe on, taxi light off. Set the view. Alright. Almost forgot about that. Alright, off we go. Set the throttles. Set the thrust. A little over to the left. Alright, positive rate, gear up. autopilot so we can take a look outside. Not a whole lot going on in Albuquerque. You can see it's definitely more dense. Oh, that changed the graphics. Wow, it is a lot more dense. I don't remember seeing half that stuff. Man, it looks like it's a really packed, dense right around the airport. That would not be good to live near. Alright, well, we need to get our flaps up. I guess our altimeter is working out. I remapped the buttons and stuff, like I said, so we should be good. Anyway, at 10,000 feet, turn this off. So everything's going good so far, so let's go ahead and speed this up. I will be back in just a bit.
Traffic. Traffic. Adjust vertical speed. Adjust. Clear of conflict.
Alright, everybody, I'm back. See how far we got. I'm thinking about just taking over the throttles right now, and I am going to, because we're getting close. I'm going to go ahead and click those off, because it's going to bring us in so fast. Look at that, 240 all the way. Yeah, we can't, there's no way. Let's also actually check our approach speed. 137. Still not descending all that quick. I'll pull out the speed brake a little bit. It just seems way too fast. So we got 11, 19, 25. It's about 30 miles out. As you can see, we're still not descending all that quick. We got these winds. That's not good. These winds and our speed, angle I should say, I don't know if that's San Francisco or not. That's Oakland. Well, San Francisco. So we may get a little jittery here because I got that intense scenery. There's one thing I was actually worried about. I was hoping we wouldn't be too close so it wouldn't get it in, but obviously, yeah, we're too close. Really cannot just get this speed down. It's got 12, 18, 23, basically 24 miles out. Shoot, we're at 7,500, I forgot. Oh, we're about to run out of memory, so I'm going to save this real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright. Well, everything just went to hell. Alright. That sucks. Because we were so close it screwed everything up. Oh, so our altitude and everything is completely mushed. And we are extremely, extremely fast. We don't have far to go. It sucks because we were so low when I reloaded that daggone thing. Alright, hopefully we're not too far off. Alright, flaps. These flaps out. Gotta get the gear down. Hopefully we can add some drag. Alright, flaps to 5. Alright, get the speed brake out. Alright, now we're doing a lot better.
2,500.
Alright, I need some throttle. Sitting low in the seat, too. I do not see the airport. It's less than 10 miles out. A little too fast. Flaps to 15. It's gotta be... I guess this is water over here. Alright, we're 9 miles out. Man, that really had me worried, man, when we reloaded and it just went... We're going straight down practically. I was like, oh, this is not good. I didn't realize we were going to be so close to San Fran. I should have figured that we were going to go right over it, or else I would have just taken San Fran right out of the thing. Right out of the library. Alright, we're going a little quick now. Flaps to, was it 25 or 20? 20. Alright, now to 25. Going too fast. Alright, here's the runway. Man, this thing has got us going way too steep, and we've got to be too low. We're 5 miles out, and we're only at 1,500 feet. Alright, now we're looking a little better. It says we actually need to go up a little bit. Alright, full flaps.
1,000.
Alright, so here's the runway. We're actually closer than I thought. Alright. You get up just a little bit. Drifting a little left. And no lights, no nothing, huh? Well, I wonder which runway we're supposed to be on. It did not list 2. Not that I can recall, at least. Dropping our speed a little too much.
Approaching 14 left.
Yeah, we're probably supposed to be on the other one, according to the instruments. Yeah, we're way too high. We're gonna go long. Because I do not want to damage our cargo.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Could not get to my auto throttles. Alright, yeah, I'd say we were supposed to be on the other runway. I'm guessing. Let's see if I can not screw this one up. Oh, come on, what? So we can't tune into the ground? Well, that's messed up. Alright, let's look outside real quick. Kinda looks like we should go over to the right. I don't think it really matters. I mean, it's an Air Force base, I guess. Never understood this black... I don't know. I don't know what that is, really. Oh, and I forgot to record our landing. Ah, jeez. Oh, well. Don't really need to start the APU, but I will. Alright, we'll just go over here to the left. Retract all of our flaps. Ah, I forgot to record the landing. Oh well. Alright, had to mute my mic there. I keep coughing. Turn our taxi light on. Landing lights off. Strobe off. Guess we can really just park anywhere. Probably just park straight ahead. I don't see a parking space straight ahead, so I'll take over to the right here. Not a good turn. I'll line this up better. Alright. The parking brake, cut the engines. Well, we made it. We didn't damage anything. That's always good. Turn our taxi light off. Actually cut the APU. I'm not going to mess with anything else. Alright, let's go ahead and move on over to air hauler. Alright, here we are in air hauler. Condition 85. Oh my goodness. You know what happened? When we went in that dive, we were at such an angle. Oh my goodness. If they... See, that's so messed up because that's not our fault. Ah, goodness. Oh, this did not damage our plane. Alright, so we're at 100. Let's see if they paid us the full. Because that wasn't our fault. I mean, I had to reload it. I didn't even think about that till now. Bank loan, cancel that. Hopefully they paid us the full thing. It didn't damage our reputation. It really sucks that we damaged it. Yeah, they only paid us 571 grand when the job was 600 some grand. Well, that's a bunch of BS because that wasn't wasn't really our fault. I had to reload it. Ah, jeez. Well, if this thing ever loads. So we're over by San Francisco. I don't know if I can even take off there, Matt. The thing is, I could probably take off and then save it and then reload it. The scenery is just so intense. I could turn it down some. Well, I don't think we're going to be taking cigarettes to Hong Kong. That's 6,000 miles. Doesn't pay enough. I don't know. Maybe we'll, I could always have someone take the plane somewhere else because well, we need more pilots, actually. Actually, no, we can just bring people down because I'm not going to hire these people, that's for sure. Not good enough reputation. So I could always have someone move the plane somewhere else for us. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, that's it for this episode, everybody. Hope you all liked it. Kind of screwed me right there. I don't like that. Wasn't our fault. But that's the end of this episode, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next flight.